Hi everyone, I'm Anna and welcome to today's message. Today's message is Proverbs 11:11. By the blessing of the upright, a city is exalted, but by the mouth of the wicked, it is torn down. This verse reminds us that our actions and words affect our community and that our positive influence on those around us can lead to prosperity and growth. The absence of that influence, such as by those who gossip, are deceitful, or lack ethical principle and morals, can cause destruction of those around them and even their community. And this is the idea that words and actions have consequences, not just for you, but for those around you. Now, we all know that The Wizard of Oz is my favorite movie of all time. So let me ask you, will you choose to be a force for good in this world? Or how about this? Are you a good witch or a bad witch? Now, I've spoken about words many times and the power that they hold. And you can find multiple biblical verses on the power of words and the moral responsibility that you have in using them. Last week, while standing in line to pay for something at a craft market, I heard some ladies talking. And I wasn't trying to listen, I was just simply shopping. While I was hearing them talk, I could tell they were gossiping about something or someone, not just by their tone, but by their actions and words. And they were loud. And even with a lot of people in the room, it was pretty darn clear. And I'll say that the words were just plain not nice. They were outright malicious and I would say even wicked. And I thought, I wonder if they realized that I could hear them. And I was thinking, what if I knew the person that they were speaking about and they didn't know? And I felt really lucky that I didn't. But the truth is that since the woman being the meanest seemed to be the operator of the vendor station, I made it my business to walk away and I decided that I didn't want to shop in her space. Well, she has no idea why I walked away, and well, I'm not even from the area. I'll probably never see her again. But, I met family there to do some shopping. And it was her actions that maybe changed my mind about shopping specifically with her. And while I reflected on that, my experience made me think on my own place in my community and within my own family. And I wanted to reflect on whether I was positively influencing those around me with my words. Now, I've concluded that there is inevitably some damage and discord that occurs when you face the truth of some things during your healing process. Feelings get hurt and egos get bruised and challenges occur. And the truth is that when done in love, whether it's acknowledged or not, forgiveness is necessary to obtain peace by both parties involved. And I always try to be peaceful and I always try to use kind words. But I will, however, admit that sometimes it's hard to do when you and someone else do not see eye to eye with the version of events. Now, I was thinking about my daily messages and reviewing my own thoughts to be sure I'm being uplifting, kind, compassionate, and acting with integrity when I deliver those messages. And now, with nearly 60,000 people listening, my words and actions can have a profound impact individually and collectively. And every day it challenges me to choose to uphold my moral values and work toward the betterment of others, especially within my own community, where I am aware that I have some listeners. And my words resonate and ripple down, as I've recently observed in speaking with someone else. And the Bible reminds us that character and integrity means being honest, kind, and trustworthy. Might I even say that since I deliver my messages via the World Wide Web in more than one platform, that I have a pretty big responsibility in a world where we find warfare and discord daily. And I have to try to be better and show goodness, mercy, and joy if I expect others to do it. You see, integrity is a requirement for those who follow God, and He doesn't give it just as a suggestion. And you're required to set the example for others and bear witness to the goodness of God, His justice, and His mercy. And you can't do that when you choose to gossip or engage in poor actions. It's from our hearts where everything begins to flow. And if your actions and words don't come from your heart, well, that tells everyone around you just what they need to know. And the condition of your heart truly distinguishes you from others. It's in your heart that aligns you with God and draws you close to Him in the journey that He has for you. So today's message is this: use your words wisely and think before you speak. Your choices reflect who you are, and it impacts others. Character, unconditional love, and integrity are required to be a follower of Christ. So make sure you're setting a good example. Choose to contribute to the betterment of others and of your community. Choose to spread positivity. Kind words are filled with compassion and have the power to heal, mend broken relationships, and just simply lift those around you to a higher level. So choose to spread peace and encouragement. Choose unity, hope, and unconditional love. Because, my friends, love is the answer. If this resonated with you, please like and share my post. And thank you for your donations to my divine mission and for helping me to keep my messages alive. I'll see you next time.